Good morning, bonjour, sabah al-khair, mahaba habibi, здравствуйте, добрый день. Good day to you, trader. This is Mario, fxotherway, the channel of traders run by a trader. In today's video, I will try to show you how to set the prices of shares in the table of X, in the table of Wheel of 24. So, let's start the rock and roll. At the beginning, I'd like to ask you for one thing, if you can help. I am a big fan of ski jumping and I support a local athlete, Victor. Victor is a great ski jumper from my city. He's 20 years old, he has great talent, but like every athlete you know, he needs money for training and living. If you can give Victor any support, I would appreciate. Under this video, you'll find a link to his webpage where you can do it. Thank you. Now, having done the duty with good karma, let's start with the issue. So I got in front of me the chart of Apple of Steve Jobs, who passed away not long ago. So let me show you how to start it with. So first things first, all depends on what scale you want to trade. If you want to trade on daily charts, basically on a daily basis, probably you might have started on a weekly and start from weekly charts and start, because the starting is the most important point. Probably in this case, I would start somewhere here on December 2018, getting this low and this high, just checking how it works like. But let's presume that you are trying to trade on lower time frame. Let's go back to daily and let's check. The lowest point at the moment is here, 23rd of March 2020. We might try to get it into the table. What we have to observe is the low. The low is can be seen here over here. So at this day the low was 212.61. So let's say is 212. So let's get the value over here. 212. If we divide 212 by 24, we'll get 8.833, which is not round number. So we have to get the last number of last cycle, which should be 8. So in this case, we got the lower figure, this integer. So we got 8, we multiplied by 24, and we got the result, 192. In case of Apple stock, the end of the cycle is 192. You remember, 8 multiplied by 24 makes 192. So 192 should be over here. This is the end of Apple, the end of the stock. So in order to start this table, let's clean it up. Everything we got here, let's clean it up and let's start from this way. So having done over here 192, the only thing we have to do here, we put 193, which is okay, is the next number, 193 over here. Now, important thing is the step. If we want to make it more precise, probably we should make a step 50 cents, half a dollar, because 192 is a price in dollars, 193. I would do a step of 0.5 in this case. If the number was much lower, which we might check in the case of what have we got here over here. We got IBM. So if the price was much lower, we would make the step of quarter, $0.25. But in this case, let's do it a half. So the next one would be 193.5. Next one would be 194, which is relatively simple. Oh, we haven't cleared this up, this one yet. But okay, we'll do it soon. So now, simple operation. Probably we will do this way, and dragging this line, we'll get the result till the bottom of the table. But just to make it clear, so you got the idea. Okay, this is the number we are interested in. We are interested in this number, 204.5. So step half over here we'll have next step 205. Okay, and so on. 205.5. Now we can drag it together like that. Alright, so we are here a little bit lower and we got all 24 cycles. So as you see the difference between them, 193 plus 24 divided by 2, it means plus 12, because we got 24 in a column, but half each, so the difference should be 12 between each column. The difference is 12. Yeah, it's half of 24 because we don't use the whole numbers, we use halves. So we got it here, as we did it, oh come on, we got it here, and now simple Excel operation, and we drag it. We drag it, and we got it somewhere here, wherever, gone up to 480.5, which isn't all the rest. Nothing special, just marking this line with bold. I got it here, a color. The other three colors, so we do the same probably. I tell you what's important in this, why I bold it and color it. I bold it and color it because these are important points. These are points of 90 degree. Here is 90 degree. Oh, it's from 76 to 90 degree. But this is the sector on the wheel where the 90 degree ends up. And if the value of the share gets from this point, is reaching this point and is coming back, it means that this 90 degree on the wheel, which correspond to these values, is a resistance point. If it passes through, it means that this resistance at 90 degree, let me show it on the circle. I'm showing the circle right now. Here we go. So this line represents the sixth section of the wheel. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the sixth section, which is beginning from 76 degree, ending at 90 degree. So we've got 0 here, 90 here, and this is the section marked in yellow. The next one is the section number 12, which is this one, which represents 180 degree. In planetary position, it represents the opposition. The next part, the next yellow line is over here, is up to 270 degree, which represents again another 90 degree. Obviously, you can do it 120, so it should be marked 120 is, first one is over here, section 8, because 8 multiplied by 15, each of these sectors has got 15 degree, from 0 to 15 is here, so 120 degree should be this section. And another 120 degree, you reckon, when would it be? It should be 120 degree, it should be, here is 140. So we got, here is 120, 180, plus 30, 210, 240. This would be another 240 degree. If you looked for the trines as the aspects, here would be the first aspect, here would be the second aspect, and the third over here. But I left those yellow lines just to show you how it works. Important thing is, the next thing, when you work with universal clock like this one, and you got angles, inner circle, inner rings with the angles of the planetary positions here, and the outer circles, outer rings with prices, harmonic prices introduced over here. The most important part is to find the aspects, the most common aspects of the planets in the past. For example, if any given pair or share reacts to the aspect of, let's say, squares or oppositions, so then we use these lines. So here is the square, 90 degree. 90 degrees is a square. Opposition is 180 degree. Another square is 270 degree, which is over here, which represents here 90, 180, and 270. If the respective instrument, would it be currency or share, reacts to other aspects, such as the trine, for example, then we would mark the line of 120. Here is 120, as you might see, this one, line number 8. So we got 8, so it should be 16. Here is 240 degree. Is it? Yes, it is. 240, 120. So these lines would be marked. Let me show you. So this one and this one we can mark as well as the lines of trines. So which is 120, 240, and 360. You probably remember on guns wheels, on all guns designs, we got squares included in the chart, like this one, for example, and the triangle, like, for example, this one over here, that it looks like that. So the triangles and those squares, they just come from these levels. Okay, let's leave it like that, and let's get back. So we've got here the case of Apple. So this is Apple shares. The step is $0.50 each point. So we start from here and we got over here. Is it 24? Is it? Yes, it is 24. So this is the end of the cycle. This is the end of the cycle, and we stop with the new cycle over here. Okay, let's make another one. Another one should be, what else have I got? IBM, I think. So in the case of IBM, we got the levels of, what is this? The high over here is 158, and the low is on the very bottom is 90. So we should start from 72 probably and go higher. And again, we should do it probably half, or maybe let's try to do it quarter. I think half should be alright already. Let's do it on quarters. Let's do IBM on quarters, just it's the same story. So again, just cleaning this one up, and that's it. And let's do it in quarters. So we should, I remind you, we got the low price, was it 94, so it's lower than 96. Below 94, the multiplication of that number, it should be 72, because 3 times 24 is 72, and 4 times 24 is 96, so 94 is below, so we have to start the bottom line with 72. We can use the same table, but it's not divided in quarters. So here we start with 72. So here obviously will be 73 as a very start of the cycle. And the next one we do 73.25, 73.50, 73.5, and 73.75. Okay, and let's do it. Let's drag it to the bottom, to the 24th row. So we got 78.75, and obviously here should be 79. Why? Because we got 24 rows and the step is a quarter. a quarter of 24, so different between the rows is 6 this time. And again 79.25, and it already should do the job. And we drag all those, and we are ready here. So 78.75, 84.75, the difference is 6. Now is enough to drag this one wherever we want. It will be a long one. Here we go. It looks awful. So well, again the same story. Bold here, the color here, as I do. Now, these 3 colors and bold as well. And we are done. We are done. This is our chart. Obviously, if at the moment you are working with, what's the price? The price of IBM at the moment is 132.06. So let's say this part you don't need at the moment, so you can hide it. Here we go. Hide columns. We are hidden. We start from 162. And we got now all the issue. So that was the short one for today. Just please write me in the comments what you'd like me to show you in these aspects with regard to the planetary positions. And thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.